Hi, today is the fourth day after the Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival. Here we are in Southern California, and you can see the flowers are blooming in our garden. Here are some flowers known as the Four Gentlemen. The first one is the orchid, and in the middle is the chrysanthemum. In the background are blooming plum, and of course bamboo surrounding. I'm doing a plum. This is the seasonal flower in the early spring. I use a soft brush loaded with ink. There are so many branches on the bush, and I only choose the ones I like the most. Here I'm doing this trick in the ending of the composition on the top of the branch. This part needs to be very careful. It should be complete in the composition. And here is the starting point. Here's the ending. In the middle is the developing phase. Also, there should be a turning or change of directions. The host branch needs to be enhanced, so I'm doing some more in the developing part or continuing part. Dot some moss dots. They represent lichens on the trunk of the branch. Some little twigs. Now I'm going to change a brush to a smaller soft brush, a combination brush actually, with both goat hair and a wolf hair core. The first brush I used is a pure goat hair brush. I loaded the brush with double load, the white in the heel and some rouge color, a pink to the front. I dot the petals in group of 3 or 5, depends on the perspective, and also vary the directions, but they should follow the tendency of the branch. There should be more bud in the front of the branch. Traditionally, we do more buds on the plum blossom painting because it's the early season, early spring season that brings the coming of the spring. Notice also the sparsity and the density contrast between the main branch and the guest branch. I'm doing the petals in different tones, kind of layered on the main branch. This is the dense part. Now I'm using a detail brush. It's called a small weasel hair brush. It's also among the 3 basic brush I recommend for beginners. Actually, you can use the wolf hair brush for the branches and the trunk, and use the soft brush for the petals. Now the weasel hair, the small weasel detail brush for the calyx and the stamen. It's kind of dark rouge. I mix the ink with rouge to make it dark. There coming 3 dots. The middle one has a little stem. Attach the flower to the branch. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The front view flowers, you don't see the calyx, but the back view and the side view ones, you will see them. So there are different perspectives of flowers. Also the bud, there's downward one, and the half bloom flowers, also the bud. Now I wash the brush and change to light yellow. Mix water with a little bit yellow to wash the center of the dot, the center of the flower. Then I load dark rouge again, or kind of brown gray, if you will. Mix a little ink with rouge. To do the stamen. Very detailed. And then load the white with the yellow. It's a opaque color. You can cover the petals and to dot the pollens suggestively. Using the same detail brush, I'm ready to sign it, entitle it, to write a description with title. I'm thinking to write it a line from an ancient poem. It says, first branch of spring in the eastern wind, and the year of the rabbit, my signature. I would put the seal underneath it, and also we would need to use some corner seal to fill in the space, balance the composition. Now I'm back inside and put on my name chart. So my last name, Li. Now I'm going to put more seals into the painting, so to fill in the blanks. Otherwise, the space looks too spacey or too empty. So the first stamp, the seal I'm going to consider is the side seal. I will put on the side of the painting. It usually comes in the rectangular or a irregular shape. It could be this one, it says longevity, or this one, long life. Looks to me, I like this this one. Which one lighter? This one is lighter, so I think this is more suit for the painting. And we can put a corner seal on this. However, I also need a corner seal on this side. So we have to decide which corner. Normally, we don't do both lower corners. We need to choose one. Obviously, this side is the beginning part, the start part of the flower, so this needs to be heavier. Also, to balance this space, I need a seal definitely on this side. So let's take that off. We can add more than one side seal if I need. This kind of seal, also known as the video seal in terms of the content, or seals just for fun. So I can use both of them on the side. And you can also use a light seal like this. It's as a companion of the plum. So this is more suitable for the theme of the painting. So I decided to go this way. Let me put on the seals one by one. Okay, now you can see the composition is complete with the side stamps or side seals and the corner seal with the inscription and the name seal. That completes the picture of a painting. So the seal and calligraphy and painting integrate, will become a piece of art. Now it looks like the painting has plenty room for other seals or even more inscriptions, as you have seen in historical paintings in the museums. If you go to the Metropolitan Museum, you'll see Chinese painting with many red stamps on it. For example, I have a collection book here, and on this Yuan Dynasty Master Wang Mian's Plum Blossom, you can see several emperor's seals, and in addition to the artist inscription, there are emperor's comments also, and other collector's seals maybe. So on both corners. So these are not originally placed by the artist, of course. So the ancient paintings, the ancient masterpieces always come with this kind of red stamps or seals. For example, this another master Ni Zan, he's famous with the bamboo painting. You can count, there are dozens of seals here on both sides, and then on the top by emperors, by comments from emperor and the other oppressors, or the connoisseur, or the collectors. So they sometimes add to the painting, but if not placed correctly, they could destroy a composition. So in that direction, we are going to put another one on this side. I think that will balance the qi, the flow of the energy better. This is another visual seal or mood seal. It says 100. You can see. So I will leave room for you to comment if you're a good calligrapher or poet. So let me stop here. And I thank you for watching. I hope you understood better now the usage of seals, the function of seals in Chinese painting, not only to balance the composition but also add value to it if used correctly. Goodbye.